Okay, we will start again. Right. So we were here. What is the value here? Right. Example number 2. Right. IQ level එක 90වත් 115වත් අය විතරයි අපේ කම්පැනි එකේ වැඩ කරන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙනම් අහම්බෙන් 10 දිනක සාම්පල් එකක් ගත්තොත් ඒ 10 දිනාගෙන් එක්කෙනෙක් අහම්බෙන් ගත්තොත් එයා මෙන්න එයාගේ IQ level එක මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ තියෙන්න පුළුවන් probability එකයි අපෙන් අහලා තියෙන්නේ. Right. So what should be the value here? Here. Minus 2.378. Right? Minus 2.378. Minus 2.378. Yes. Now, how can we find the probability on it? Right? So we have find the Z value at right? The Z value when the IQ level is at 90. IQ level එක 90 වෙද්දි ඊට අදාළ Z value එක තමයි ඔය minus 2.378 කියලා එන්නේ. Right? Here it is minus 2.38, right? Minus 2.38. The same we need to find at IQ level 15 as well. IQ level එක 115 වෙදි අපි Z value එක හොයාගන්න ඕන. Right? Now what should be the Z value here? දැන් අපේ X value එක විතරයි වෙනස් වෙන්නේ. X value දැන් 90 නෙමෙයි දැන් X value එක 115යි. Right? X minus mu divided by standard error of mean. Now what should be the Z value here? 1.58. Right? 1.58. Yes. 1.58. It means the Z value here should be 1.58. Right? මෙන්න මෙතන තියෙන Z value එක 1.58. Right. Now using the Z table, right? This normal table we can find the value of, right? Now we can find the value of or the probability value, right? We can find the probability value, right? 1.58 හොයාගෙන ගියාට පස්සේ 1.58 හොයාගෙන ගියාට පස්සේ what is the value? 1.58 වලට අදාළ Z value එක කීයද? 1.5 is here, right? 1.5 is here. 8 is here. So the relevant probability value is this 0.4429, right? 0.4429. You can from 0 to 1.58 for this area the relevant probability value is 0.4429. 0.4429. The same we need to do for this part as well, right? From 0 to minus 2.38, what should be the probability, right? Minus 2.38. 8 is here, right? එහෙනම් එතනට අදාළ probability value එක 0.4913. 0.4913. Therefore, what is the total probability? Right? හම්බෙන් ගන්න employee ගේ IQ level එක මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ තියෙන්න පුළුවන් සම්භාවිතාවය හොයන්න කිව්වොත් what we need to do here? Right? We need to add these two 0.4429 plus 0.4913. Right? What should be the value? 0.9342. Right? 0.9342. This should be our answer. 0.9342. Yes. Right? Answer for part, or answer for example number 2. Right? Normal distribution නම් population එක ගැන විස්තර දීලා population එක ගැනමයි අහන්නේ, but when it comes to sampling theory, right, population එකේ characteristics දෙනවා දීලා අපෙන් අහන්නේ sample එකට අදාළ එක එක දේවල්, right? sample එකට අදාළ probabilities තමයි එතනදි check කරන්නේ, right? The only difference is instead of standard deviation we need to use standard error of mean, right? The standard error of mean, right, there also we can use two formulas, right, based on the population. If the population size is known, right, population size එක දන්නව නම් we can use this one, or if we don't know, right, or if the population size is infinite we can use the first one, right? That is the only difference. අනිත් ඒවා normal distribution එකේ examples වගේම තමයි. Right. Okay. So that is on sampling theory, right? Chapter number kiyada me? Sampling theory, chapter number 12, right? Sampling theory. Right. Then chapter number 13, right? Chapter number 13 is on estimation theory, right? Estimation theory. This is our 13th chapter, estimation theory. Right. Here what we have done, මෙතන අපි මොකද කරේ? Population එකේ characteristics අපි දන්නවා, නැත්නම් population parameters අපි දන්නවා. ඒ population එකෙන්ම sample එකක් ගත්තොතින් මේ population එකේ characteristics base කරගෙන sample එක ගැන conclusion වලට ආවා. Right? Yes, right? Here what we have done, right? Here what we have done was we have gone through this direction, right? Based on the population, we arrive the conclusions on the sample, right? Population එක දිහා බලලා sample එක ගැන කිව්වා. In sampling theory. In estimation theory the other way around. මොකද්ද? දැන් අපි කරන්න යන්නේ sample එක දිහා බලලා population එක ගැන කියන්න, right? Based on the sample, now we are going to forecast the population parameters, right? Sample එකේ parameters තියෙන නැත්නම් sample එකේ characteristics දිහා බලලා sample mean එක, sample variance, right, sample standard deviation වගේ characteristics දිහා බලලා population එක ගැන කියන්න යන්නේ in estimation theory, right? Here, right, here we need to know two things: confidence limits and confidence intervals, right? Confidence limits, confidence interval කියලා දෙකක් දැනගන්න ඕන, right? There right, if I say when the z value is equals to, right, z value is equals to plus or minus 1 plus or minus 1.68, right? Z equals plus or minus 1.68 q thing, right? What do you mean by that? Z equals plus or minus 1.68. This is our normal distribution. Z equals plus or minus 1.68. Q thing, it means, right? Here we will have the negative Z value, right? Here we will have a positive Z value. Where negative value එක වෙනුවට negative 1.68 apply කරතින් සහ positive Z value එක වෙනුවට positive 1.68 apply කරොතින්, right? What will be the probability? Probability එක කීයක් වෙයිද? What will be the probability in this area? Right? මෙන්න මේ area එකට අදාළ probability එක කීයක් වෙයිද? Right? කීයක් වෙයිද? From the normal table you can find, right? When it is 1.68, positive 1.68, the probability value is this. When it is negative 1.68 also, probability value is this. So what will be the probability value represented by this range here, right? Sorry, here not 1.68, 1 kilo consider everything is sellama, right? If this is plus 1 and this is minus 1, මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ probability එක කීයක් වෙන්නවද, right? You will notice the probability value will be, right, will be 68%, right? 68%, right? මෙන්න මෙතන minus z වෙනුවට minus 1 කියලා දාලා apply කරනවා. මෙතන plus z වෙනුවට plus 1 කියලා දාලා apply කරලා මෙන්න මේ area එකට අදාළ probability එක හෙව්වොතින්, right, you will get the probability as 68%, right? If you apply 1.96 apply කරතින් ඔය positive negative z values වෙනුවට, right, the probability value you will get will be 95%, right? මෙතන z වෙනුවට 1.96 දානවා, මෙතන minus z වෙනුවට minus 1.96 දානවා. දාලා මේ range එකට අදාළ probability එක හෙව්වොතින් you will get 0.95, or, right, we can say it is 95%. And if you apply, right, plus or minus 2.58, right, 2.58, you will get the probability value as 99%, right, as 99%. So these z values, right, these are what we called confidence limits. මෙතන මේ තිබ්බේ confidence limits කියලා, right? Confidence limits කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ අදාළ z values වලට, right? එහෙනම් එක confidence limits වලට අදාළ confidence intervals තමයි ඔය 68%, 95%, right, 99% කියලා පෙන්නලා තියෙන්නේ. Confidence limits and confidence intervals, right? Z value එක මේ range එකේ තියෙද්දි, right, when the confidence limit is this, the corresponding confidence interval is 68%. When the confidence limit is in between 1.96 plus or minus, the corresponding confidence interval is 95%, right? මේ range එකේ තියෙද්දි 99%. එහෙනම් මේ term දෙකේ idea එක ඕක. Confidence limit කිව්වොතින් ඒ කතා කරන්නේ z value range එකක් ගැන. Confidence interval කිව්වොතින් ඔය කියන z value range එකට අදාළ probability එක, right? Confidence limits and confidence interval, right? Parameter statistics, we have discussed the difference, right? When it is parameters, it talks about the population characteristics, right? Any characteristics such as mean, median, standard deviation, etc. about the population, right? Population parameters. Now statistics na sample එකේ ඔය කියන characteristics, right? So here what we do is we do an estimation based on the sample අපි population එක ගැන estimate කරනවා, right? When doing estimations, there are two types of estimations, right? Types of estimation, there are two types. One is point estimation. Point estimation, right? හරියටම point එකක් estimate කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? Population sample එකේ mean එක මෙච්චරයි, population එකේ mean එකේ නම් මෙන්න මෙච්චරක් වේ, right? Sample එකේ median එක මෙච්චරයි, population එකේ median එක මෙන්න මෙච්චරක් වේ, right? Right? Point estimation, it is one type of estimation. And or else we can do interval estimation, right? Interval estimation, right? Interval estimation මොකද්ද? sample එකේ mean එක මෙච්චරයි, point එකේ mean එක මෙන්න මේ range එක අතර value එකක් ගනීවි. අපි හරියටම value එක කියන්නේ නැහැ. Instead of that we are giving a range, right? මෙතන හරියටම value එක කියනවා. මෙතනදි වෙන්නේ අපි හරියටම value එක කියන්නේ නැහැ. We are providing only a range, right? In interval estimation, right? So there are examples you can read and understand, right? Confidence limits and confidence interval, right? In exam, right? In exam they will provide you the confidence interval. කියයි මෙන්න මේක තමයි confidence interval එක. Confidence interval is 95%. Confidence interval එක 95% කිව්වට පස්සේ you should know the relevant confidence limit value is 1.96, right? Confidence interval is 99%. exam එකේ confidence interval එක කියයි 68%, 95%, 99% මොකක්ද කියලා, right? Confidence interval එක කිව්වට පස්සේ you should know the relevant z values. එහෙනම් confidence value එක 99% කිව්වට පස්සේ අපි දැනගන්න ඕනේ එහෙනම් ඔය කියන්නේ z value එක මෙන්න මේ range එක අතර අගය තමයි කියන්නේ, right? Right. අමතකුණුති what you can do? 95% වලදී confidence limit එක මතක නැහැ. මේ value එක මතක නැහැ. මොකද කරන්නේ? Right? Still using the z table you can find. Right? z table එක පාවිච්චි කරලා හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. කොහමද? 95% divide by 2 ඔය එන point එක මෙතනින් බලනවා. කොතනද තියෙන්නේ? Right? What is the relevant z value? Right? That part we have discussed. Right. Right. So this is the formula we are going to use, right, in estimating, right? So here what we are going to do is, within our syllabus what we are going to do is, based on the sample mean we are going to do a interval estimation on the population mean, right? Sample mean value එක පාවිච්චි කරලා population එකේ mean value එක ගැන interval estimation එකක් දෙන්නයි යන්නේ. For that we can use this formula here, right? The formula we are going to use here is, right? The formula we are going to use here is x bar, right, plus or minus x bar plus or minus the relevant z value into standard error of mean, right? Into standard error of mean, right? This is the formula we are going to use to estimate, right? To estimate the population mean, right? Example number 1. Example number 1, right? What it says, example number 1 වල මොකද කියන්නේ? The mean weight of a random sample of 100 tea bags filled by a machine is 402 grams, right? Sample size එක 100යි, right? ඔය sample ඔය 100ට අදාළ mean value එක gram 402යි. If the standard deviation of the weights of these tea bag is 20 grams, right? Standard deviation එක gram 20ක් වුණොත් what we need to find? Obtain 95% confidence interval, right? ඒකයි මම ඉස්සෙල්ලා මෙන්න මෙතන මෙහෙම කතා කරේ. අපිට ගානේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට කියන්නේ confidence limits ගැන, right? What we are giving is on confidence intervals, right? Here obtain 95% confidence interval for the mean weight of the tea bags produced by this machine. Sample එකේ mean එක දෙනවා, right? And with the 95% confidence interval, we need to estimate the population mean, right? For that, we can use this formula, right? X bar means the sample mean. Sample mean is given here. What is the sample mean value? The mean weight of a random sample of 100 tea bags filled by a machine is 402 grams. එහෙනම් මේ sample එකට අදාළ mean එක gram 402යි. Plus or minus the relevant Z value. Z value එක හොයාගන්නේ කොහොමද? How can we find the Z value? Right? This Z value we can find based on the confidence interval, right? Obtain 95% confidence interval කිව්වොත් we should know the relevant Z value. What is the Z value here? 95% confidence interval එකට අදාළ Z value එක කීයද? Confidence interval එක වෙනස් වෙද්දී Z value එකත් වෙනස් වෙනවා. එහෙනම් 95% confidence interval කිව්වොත් what should be the Z value? Right? 95% confidence interval කිව්වොත් Z value should be, right, plus or minus 1.96. එහෙනම් Z value should be plus or minus 1.96. Standard error of mean we need to find. Standard error of mean, right? Standard error of mean formulas දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Which one we will use? මෙයාද අපි ගන්නෙ මෙයාද? First one or the second one? First one or the second one, right? මෙතන අපිට population size එකක් ගැන කියන්නේ, right? Therefore there is an infinite population, or the population size is unknown. Therefore we can use the first formula to calculate the standard error of mean, right? මෙයාව පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට standard error of mean calculate කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? Here, right? The standard deviation value is given, right? Standard deviation value is given, right? What is the standard deviation value? What is the standard deviation value? Right? What is the standard deviation value here? The standard deviation value is given as, the standard deviation of the weight of this tea bag is 20 grams, divided by square root of the sample size. Sample size is 100, so square root of 100. Now standard error of mean kiyak enawad? What should be the value here? 20 divided by 10, the standard error of mean should be equals to 2, right? And I'm metana here 2, right? So what is the range here? අපිට මෙතන range එකක් එන්නේ කීයද? Right? Between, what are the two values we can have here? Interval estimation එකක් කරන්න යන්නේ, right? range එකක් එන්නේ answer එක විදියට. What is the range? 1.96 into 2, 3.92. 402 minus 3.92, the answer is 398.08. Right? අනිත් පැත්තෙන් එන්න පුළුවන් value කීයද? plus උනොත් right, 402, right, 3.92 plus 402, 405.92, right? එහෙනම් sample එකේ mean එක gram 402යි, right? Based on that we have assumed or we have estimated what the population mean should be between the range 398 grams to 406 grams, right? මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ අගයක් ගනීවි, right? interval estimation එකක් කරේ, right? interval estimation. අපි මේක කියන්නේ කොච්චර confidence එකකින්ද? අපිට 195ක confidence එකකින් තමයි අපි මේ range එක present කරන්නේ, right? 195ක confidence එකකින් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් population එකේ mean එක gram 402ක් වුණාට, right? sample එකේ mean එක gram 402ක් වුණාට population එකේ mean එක මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ අගයක් ගනීවි, right? population එක මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ තියෙන්න පුළුවන් සම්භාවිතාවය 95යි, right? Right. This is easy, right? You just need to know these three figures. What is the sample mean value, right? What is the Z value corresponding to the given confidence interval, and what should be the standard error of mean value, right? Based on that you can estimate what will be the population mean, right? Example number 2. Example number 2. The manager of an electric bulb manufacturing company wants to estimate the average number of hours that a light bulb made by each light bulb machine will last, right? A sample of 60 light bulbs was selected from machine. හැටක sample එකක් ගන්නවා. And the average burning time was found to be 1618 hours. මේ බල්බ් 60 අරගෙන චෙක් කරාට පස්සේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් එක බල්බ් එකක ආයු කාලය පැය 1618යි. The standard deviation of the burning time is known to be 32 hours, right? Standard deviation එක දෙනවා. What we need to do is compute the standard error of mean and construct 95% confidence interval for the true population mean. Main information පාවිච්චි කරලා, right? We need to estimate the population mean. In order to estimate the population mean, this is the formula we can use. Right? මේ formula එක තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ population mean එක estimate කරන්න නම් based on the sample mean. Right. Here, what is the x bar value? Population mean value එක කීයද? What is this value? It is given, right? 1680. This is the population mean value. Sorry, sample mean value. Right. What should be the Z value here? What should be the Z value here? Confidence interval එක දිහා බලලා තමයි Z value එක කියන්න වෙන්නේ. Confidence interval is at 95%. එහෙනම් 95% වලට අදාළ Z value should be 1.96. Yes, 1.96 plus or minus. Standard error of mean we need to calculate separately, right? Standard error of mean වෙනම calculate කරන්න ඕන. Can we use this formula? මෙයා පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්ද නැත්නම් අනිත් formula එකද පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙන්නේ? What we need to use? But can we use this one? නැත්නම් අනිත් එකද? මොකද අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙන්නේ? Do we know the population size here in example number 2? Right? මෙතනදි population එකේ bulb කීයක් තියෙනවද කියලා අපිට මුකුත් information දෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right? So the population size is unknown. Right? We do not know the population size. Therefore, we have to use this formula. Right? If the population size is unknown. Right? The other informations have been given. Standard deviation is given here. Standard deviation is 32 hours. Right? Square root of sample size. Sample size is 60 light bulbs, right? 60 bulbs. Sample size is 60. So what should be the standard error of mean here? 32 divided by square root of 60. 4.1312. 4.1312. This is the standard error of mean. Right? Standard error of mean. We can directly substitute that standard error of mean value here. 4.1312. Therefore, what should be the range? Population mean එකේ range එක මොන පරාසයටද තියෙන්න ඕන? Between what are the values? 1.96 into 4.1312. Right? For that, we need to, right, from that 1618, we can deduct that one. 1609.9 and අනිත් පැත්තට කීයද? 1.96 into 4.1312 plus 1618. 1620.2. නම් 95ක confidence එකකින් අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් population mean එක තියෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ range එක ඇතුලේ. Right? That is all what we have to do under, right, estimation theory. We need to know how to estimate the population mean if the sample mean is given. Sample mean and other relevant information is being given. Right? Okay. Clear? Right? So example number 3, you can try it at home. Right? Example number 3, right? It is the same, right? Example number 1, 2 වගේම තමයි. The only difference in example number 3 you will realize is that what? Standard error of mean ඔතනදී අපිට population size එක දන්නව නම් ඒ වෙලාවට කොහොමද, right? Only difference is the formula we are using to calculate the standard error of mean. Right? So with that we will stop for today, right? Okay.